Okay, we're learning today Ein Yaakov from Masechet Soita, Daf Yud Zayin Amud Aleph. Dorash Rabbi Akiva, Ish v'Isha, Shezochu Shchina b'neim. It's a very famous Chazal. If a man and a woman, if they have zchus, then the Shechina resting between them, because the Ish has the Yud in his letters of Ish Aleph Yud Shin as the Yud, and Isha, she has the Hey. Together it's Yud K. And by the way, Zochu, that's according to Pirush HaPoshut, if they have a zchus married, but according to the Baal Shem Tov, Zochu miloshan zach v'yosher, miloshan clean. If Ish v'Isha, they have zachus, they clean, they're pure, then Hashem come and rest upon them. It says loy zochu, and again the same according to the two pirushim. If they have no zchus, no merit, or they're not pure, esh achalton, the fire, because if you take away the yud k, the yud from the man, and the hey from the woman, it remains over there by both of them esh, fire. So the way to prevent a fire, it's not just fire, it's fire and fire, two fires. It could be very intense fire. So if they don't want that fire, they have to bring between their names Yud and the Hey. The male, instead of a fire, instead of machloikes, will be there the Shechina. Amar Rava, the Isha adifa mid the Ish. The fire of the woman is even greater than the fire of the man. My time, hai mitzaref, v'lo mitzaref. If you look in the by the ish, the word fire between the aleph and shin of eish is a yud. So since the two letters of eish are separated by yud, it's the fire is not so intense. Mashenken by isha, the hay is at the end. So that's eish, whether with the hay, without the hay, the word eish is there. Just you adding the hay become isha. So her fire is even greater, and that's not goes well with the beginning. This is Daf Yud Zayin, the beginning of the Masechet Soita. The Gemara says it's very bad that if they're both immoral, the man or the woman, but the woman's immorality is way worse than the man. So that's why the fire comes if there's no zchus, they're not pure, that if they're not so acting with morality, with a high standard of morality, it could come a fire, and her fire is going to be worse. So that's the Pirush HaPoshut. That's how people know. It's very known. You could hear this almost every Shema Brachas. People bring this drasha, Ish v'Isha Zochu Shchina b'neim. Okay. However, there is a new insight to it. There's a Maisa that the Chassid came to the Tzemach Tzedek, and he told the Rebbe, I want to divorce my wife. And he said, and he came like before he's going to do that, he wants the approval of the Rebbe. So Machzek told him, what's the problem? Why you want to give her a get? He said, because we have a lot of shalom bayis problems, and the main problem's coming because he was a big gevir, he used to give a lot of tzedakah, and she was constantly going against this. People come by the door, she would ask who you are, what you're looking for, what you want. Like people today by the phone, they screen you, the secretary, and sometimes you can't even get to the person you want to get to, and that's created a lot of problems. He wants to give, she doesn't want him to give, and that she gives all this trouble. And that's why I decided that it came to the point, such a big shalom bayis problem, he wants to give her a get. So Machzedek told him this Gemara. Tell Ish v'Isha, it's between them there is a yud and a hey. That's the Shechina between them. He says, so you went al pi Kabbalah, that the Yud and the Hey of the Isha, it's Shem Hashem, but that's more specifically, it says Yud b'chochma, Hey b'bina. Yud, and the 10 spheres, the spheres of Chochma, it's considered to be Yud, and the sphere of the Bina, which is understanding of the Chochma, the details of the Chochma, getting deeper to the Chochma, developing the Chochma, that's the Bina, Mevin Dover B'toch Dover, that's the Hay. So it says like this, wherever it says in the man, by the man is Yud, because the man wherever Yud as all the whole 10 spheres compacted in that little Yud, at the smallest letter. But you don't see it, you see it when it's being developed. Like you develop a film, the big picture could be in a little film, that when you develop it, you see a lot of details you didn't see before. So man is a chokhmah. A lot that is in that chokhmah, it's compacted in that little Yud, everything. It's just not developed yet, it's not revealed yet. Comes the hay, that's the big letter, and it reveals what was hidden in the Yud. So he says, that's the pshat. Ish is a Yud, meaning wherever it's hidden in the Ish, it's Nizgala in the Isha. So the reason your wife acting so like a miser, because deep inside you are a miser. You're giving the miser, but you really don't want to give. Sometimes you say, I'd rather not give this amount. I'm under pressure, I cannot not give. So it says, Shiva Sach Hakol, the woman, is just a mirror of yours. The hay is a mirror of the Yud. That's pshat. Ish is Yud, Isha is hay. The woman is a mirror of the Ish. So why you want to divorce her? Why you think you have a conflict? It's in you, the conflict. You work on yourself. If you really want to really give the way you're giving Lamaisa, but also in your heart, then she would also want to give. The reason she doesn't want to give, because you don't want to give deep inside. So there's a new outlook on the Yud, and Ish v'Isha Yud v'Hei. It's a whole new outlook on it, meaning the Ish is the origin of the Isha. The Yud is the origin of the Hey. Without Chokhmah, there's no Bina. They say Yud is Chokhmah, Hey is Bina. So with that, we could understand many things. As Rashi brings this also in the beginning of Bereshis, in the Perek Beis, Posuk Dalet. Ela told us, Hashamayim v'Ha'oretz bihiborom. Rashi says, bihiborom behei brom. Shneimar, he created the world with the letter Hey, Behei he borom, with the Hey he created it. Shneimar, Posuk in Yeshaya, b'Yud Kei, the two letters, Yud Kei, Havaya Tzur Oilomim. Hashem beveis oisies elu, shel Hashem yotzar shnei oilomim. That's a Gemara in Menachos Daf Chavtes Amud Beis. Hashem created the world with the two letters, Yud and the letter Hey. V'limdechakan, sho'elam hazeh nivro behei. This world was created with the Hey. Elam haba nivro b'Yud. Elam haba was Yud. So Yud is the small letter, and this world is created with a big letter Hey, because we are the origin, we are the extension of the other world. The origin of this world is so over there it's Yud, but over there you have everything what we have over here. It's just over there it's hidden, it develops over here. And the same concept, you could see this by not only by Ish Isha, that concept of anytime there's a mashpia and a mekabel, a Rebbe and Talmidim, parents and the children, Rebbe and Chassidim, there is always that concept of Yud and Hey. The mashpia is the Yud. Whatever is hidden in the mashpia, it's being reflected and revealed by the mekabelim, by the Talmidim. Similarly, the Baal Shem Tov said it could be a tzaddik sitting in Mezhebush, and he got angry. That causing many miles away in a different city, a goy going killing somebody. And that's what we call the butterfly effect. What's the connection? He got angry over here, many miles away, somebody killed somebody. Because that tzaddik b'chinas Yud, whatever by him, the origin of Retzichet's Kas, if somebody is not angry, he's not going to kill. But by him it started by the tzaddik, a little anger. At Seder Aishtalshelus, the butterfly effect went all the way, it cost somebody far away to kill somebody. So, and that is, like I said, in all the elements that works this way, that wherever in the origin of everything, the Rebbe is the origin of his Talmidim, the parents the origin of the children. So wherever it's hidden by the parents, by the Rebbe, by the teacher, it develops by them. And that's the idea of Yud and Kei. So sometime we could use this. The mashpia always takes the responsibility. He says, if my children doing this, if my Talmidim doing this, then I have to see what's going on in me. Have to reflect on him, that deep inside the problem exists by him. So from that we could see many times that for working on the symptoms. That the woman is miser, it's a symptom. What's the cause of it? That's the husband. If a Talmud he does something wrong, it's a symptom. What's the cause of the symptom? Is the Rebbe. If the child has a symptom of misbehaving, what's the cause of it? Is the parents. Obviously, there's exceptions to the rule, but that's the derech klal, how the world works. There is always a mashpia and a mekabel, and wherever in the mashpia, in the greater person is b'fchinas yud. That's something maybe you don't see it by him. It's deep inside. It's being revealed by the mekabel, and like a big ladder. You could see a lot worse format than that was by him.